Does watching porn ruin your sex life or your relationship? Yes, porn does ruin your sex life and your relationship. Let me tell you 6 things about porn. Number 1, porn stars have multiple sex partners. They literally don't have any moral values. Anyone can sleep with anyone in those sex movie productions. Do you really want somebody who is sleeping with multiple people to teach you about sex education? Watching porn is not sex education. These are immoral people, loose with no values. Are these the people who are going to model your sex life? Number 2, porn is acting. Please understand. Sometimes you're watching a porn movie for 30 minutes, but it took the guys 3 days to produce a 30-minute movie. And guess what? So you're here seeing a guy who is sustaining energy for 30 minutes, and you're wondering why your husband cannot sustain sex for 5 minutes? Your husband lives in the real world. Your wife lives in the real world. The porn stars sometimes produce these things in episodes of 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. They combine them to a movie of 1 hour. Something that took them 3 or 4 days to produce. And you're killing your partner to perform like a movie. You live in the real world. You don't live in movies. Porn is pure acting. Number 3, porn leads to masturbation, then to affairs, then to prostitution. People who are addicted to porn cannot be satisfied by one partner. They will continue masturbating several times in the day. And then they will be dissatisfied and look for an affair to try to experiment what they saw on porn. And some of them will go for prostitutes because a healthy relationship, they won't get what they see on porn. They see all sorts of things on porn. Oral sex, anal sex, multiple sex, threesome, foursome, 20-some. And a decent woman, a decent man is not ready for these experiments and adventures. So sometimes they have to go for prostitutes for these sex adventures. So it's a dangerous affair. Number 4, porn kills love. You begin to see an ideal body of a man or a woman. You see a man who is 6-pack, well built. A woman with no wrinkles, no stretch marks because she has not given birth. She has not breastfed a baby. They bring an ideal body image to you. And that's why a lot of people who are addicted to porn, their arousal from their partner declines. And their sex life begins to decline. Because what they see on movie is ideal. And the partner cannot perform like those movie stars. So eventually the intimacy in marriage begins to die as this porn addict is looking for an ideal thing that does not exist in real life, even for those porn stars. In real life, they don't perform like that. Number 5, porn distorts your view about sex. Because these guys are sleeping with different guys, having sex with different people, you tend to think sex is just physical. Yet sex is emotional. Sex is spiritual. We are spiritual beings with a human experience. We are spirits living in flesh. Sex is not just physical. And most of the people who watch porn, they find these guys, a man sleeps with a woman, then he begins to engage in anal sex, oral sex, then he sleeps with another man. So people, when they become addicted to porn, they become bisexual. They begin sleeping with both men and women. Now, any sex outside wedlock is adultery. It is sin before God. Homosexuality is sexual perversion. It's a gross sin in the eyes of God. Every time God finished a generation, it was because of homosexuality or serious sex crimes like Sodom and Gomorrah, like the time of Noah when spiritual beings had sex with women in Genesis chapter 6. God takes sexual perversion seriously. In the old covenant, people who committed adultery, people who committed bestiality, sex with an animal, a man who had sex with a man, homosexuality, a woman who had sex with a woman, lesbianism, they were killed to eliminate sin from the land. That's how God takes it seriously. And this brings me to my 6th point. Porn is sin. In Matthew 5:28, Jesus said, whoever looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. The desire to sleep with another man or another woman, the lusting after them, is equivalent to adultery. I didn't say that. Jesus said it. Porn is sin. It arouses you. It triggers you to desire to sleep with somebody else. If you're addicted to porn and you want to quit porn, I want to give you 3 steps to quit pornography. No matter how addicted you are, you can quit porn if you really want to. 3 steps. Ready? Before I give you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If I am a blessing to you, to your family, to your relationship, support me to continue inspiring you. Will you do that for me? Thank you so much. So if you have purpose in your heart, you truly want to quit pornography, you can do it. 3 simple steps. Step number 1, get a porn blocker on your laptop, on your desktop, on your phone. You've got to block yourself from accessing porn sites. If you get a porn blocker, trust me, it will make it impossible for you to access porn sites. If you don't have any porn blocker, let me recommend one. This is not advertisement. No. It's just a recommendation. You can try Covenant Eyes. Google for Covenant Eyes. It's gonna work for you. Step number 2, join an online porn addiction recovery program. Just like Alcoholics Anonymous does Worders for those who are addicted to alcohol. Joining a support group, an online support group, an online community that helps porn addicts to recover will work for you. You don't have to struggle alone. You don't have to journey the way out alone. You can do in a community. It's easier to win while working with others. And if you don't know any online porn addiction recovery program, let me recommend you try. Google subreddit porn addiction. Subreddit porn addiction. Google for it. Try it out. It works. Step number 3, pray and fast to overcome addiction. This is a serious bondage. You must give it the seriousness it requires. Some kinds of bondages, Jesus said, can only go through prayer and fasting. And if you read Isaiah 58:6, using the King James Version, it says fasting breaks the yoke. It breaks bondages. The Lord Jesus, the final authority, said whoever sins is a slave to that sin. John 8:34, the sin that holds you captive, you are a bondage. You are in bondage to that sin. It holds you hostage. But the good news is this, you don't have to struggle in porn. Jesus said, whoever the Son of God sets free will be free and free indeed, free completely. John 8:36. If you just humble yourself before God, get on your knees, take some 3 days of prayer and fasting, God's gonna break that bondage. I know it. I have helped people overcome homosexuality. I have helped people overcome sex addiction. I have conducted deliverance prayers for porn addicts, people addicted to homosexuality. It works. Whoever the Son of God sets free will be free indeed. Sometimes you need others to start with you in prayers. You don't have to pray alone. You might need to go to your pastor, be honest with him or whoever you can trust, a genuine, honest man of God. Pray together with him and the bondage will be broken. Hey, if this video blessed you, give me a comment and share it with somebody else. Just be willing to partner with me to reach someone else. Help me reach someone else. You never know who will be set free from their bondage in sin just because they listened to this video and you just shared this video. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified when I upload new videos. I upload new videos every week. You don't want to miss out on my latest videos. Just hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you so much, and the Lord bless you.